Duchenne muscular dystrophy happens to 1 in 3,500 male births, and I am the one boy in the 3,500 other males to have it. I was told by my mother that I could walk perfectly fine until I was 5, but couldn't run too much because I would get tired. By the time I was 6, I could know. It's when the actual problem started, because I would constantly fall without any explanation, just like that. And I would also have problem walking up or down stairs. I was told that we consulted a doctor and he told us I might have this problem after seeing me walk and knowing my history. He immediately told us to take few tests, and this is how I was sure I had a problem. We met a doctor who was specialized in muscular dystrophy, and no doubt it was really tough getting his appointment, but we got to meet him. He suggested us to take steroids or do the stem cell treatment, but there were no previous positive results. Then my family doctor suggested us to go to a well-known homeopathy doctor. Since then, I've been on homeopathy medication. I would come to India from Lagos every 2 months for the doctor's appointment. I still can't believe it. So many advancements in technology and medication. There's still nothing to cure my problem. By the time I was 8, I could no longer walk like a normal person, and I would have to walk on the tips of my toes. This is when my confidence dropped zero, and I thought I can't do anything a normal boy can. This was one of the most disappointing stages of my life, and I knew that my family felt guilty and disappointed, even though they never let me know they did. When I turned 9, we shifted from Lagos to India so we could find some medication or some sort of help. When we came here, I joined Ryan Global School, and the support was immense, and I'm still grateful to them till this very day. Then when I was almost 9 and a half, I could no longer walk like a normal person. I was on the wheelchair. This is when I was crushed, because I knew I couldn't go out much unless the roads were fine or to the malls. And I would have to rely on someone for everything, and I was helpless. So at first I was on a manual wheelchair, and I wasn't so happy about it, because I couldn't move a lot at school or at home unless someone helps me. My friends would be in one corner and I would be in the other. But I did have 2 best friends who are helping me and are still helping me through my journey. It was also really hard for me to have access around the city. In 2017, Mom and Dad decided to get an electric wheelchair for me. This is when I knew for a fact that yes, now I can move around with my friends and family. I didn't have to rely on anyone for everything, even though I knew I would have problems with going up the stairs or to the washroom and other such tasks. We would appoint caretakers to be with me during school hours, and some of them wouldn't even show up the next day. And this is still a struggle till today's date. Mom put me in aqua therapy, which is basically exercising but in water. I would get to do activities while swimming in water. I enjoy going there the most, and every week I can't wait for the next Saturday to come because it just builds excitement in me. I want to join drawing classes as well as chess, and want to learn how to cook. I have these few passions. I want to pursue them one at a time. So at first I'm going to start chess classes and then follow it with drawing and cooking later. Throughout these years, my parents and my sister would encourage me to do my best and never lose faith. They would tell me there's nothing that normal boys can that I can't. It's just a matter of hard work and faith. They would go over the top for me and do almost everything for me. I'm honestly very blessed to have a family like this, who loves me no matter what, and I know will always be by my side. I can always rely on them. They make me feel so good about myself, and I built so much confidence in me. I wouldn't want to have it any other way. They bought me a PlayStation, and would throw surprise parties for me, and I always feel so loved when I'm around them. One of the biggest problems I have had almost every time wherever I go is access. There would be no ramps in many places. There would be in many places either the door will be too small or there will be no lift access. Parks would not have many rides or playthings that I could enjoy on. I've lost on so many experiences because the lack of accessibility in so many places. I wish many places took into consideration the people like me while making a building or an entrance, just like the malls have ramps and special parking spots for those who need a wheelchair. My future. I don't know what my future holds for me, but what I do know is I'm no less than any other boy. I know that I want to walk and run like every other person, and I will have to do anything in my capacity to have this. I have an aspiration of becoming a YouTuber, and I want to work towards achieving that too. I want to be a social influencer, and I want to motivate others who have problems like me to never lose hope and work harder towards achieving what they want. I want to make a difference in the lives of the people like me, and I want it to be a positive difference. I want to look from their different perspective instead of blaming themselves for their problems. I also want to be involved in creating different equipment that will help people like me. There are so many places that lack the equipment for us. All I mainly want to do is make a difference. Life is still hard, but I need to have the courage and faith to move on and to be strong. I have to be strong for my family and myself, and even though it's very difficult at times, I know I have my family to support me. Thank you.